Hello everyone. Welcome to the SciFit StepOne console program training session. First, let's look at the various aspects of the console itself. The console is very user-friendly with a touchscreen display as well as tactile buttons below it to navigate and control exercises. At the top there is a water bottle holder. At the bottom there's a place to store personal items like cell phones. There's a 3-speed fan that can be turned on and off during exercise. Also, the USB port on the right can be used for charging devices. And the USB port on the left can be used to store basic workout data on a flash drive during the cooldown phase of a workout. You'll likely never have to use the setup mode, but you can access it by pressing a set of tactile buttons in sequence. The Enter button, the 2-dot button, the 5-dot button, and then the 6-dot button. Once you're in setup mode, you can change a variety of defaults and customizations. You can check the hours of utilization, change default language and units of measurements, you can change the default starting level, change the maximum time on programs, you can customize power burst, and customize fit quick. We'll talk a little bit more about a few of these items in a bit. Looking at the touchscreen INTELLI-FIT console, it has a high color contrast and large fonts to make it easy to navigate through the menu and view the program screen. The program types are on the left. We'll go over each of these a little later. The readouts for the various programs are on the right and include level, distance in miles, total steps, steps per minute, METs, the amount of energy used during an activity, watts, power created during an activity, calories burned, time, and INTELLI-Stride. First, let's look at INTELLI-Stride. INTELLI-Stride is a readout that measures average stride length to help monitor range of motion and improvement. This can be important for users regaining range of motion, for documentation, and goal-setting purposes. The SciFit StepOne has programs for everyone. The console's built-in programs are designed to increase endurance, strength, and power, which we'll go over now. First, let's look at the main menu screens. There are 3 menu options. Quick Start is on all 3. The programs on the first menu options are Manual, Constant Work, ISO Strength, Hills, Heart Rate, and Fit Quick. Pressing the gray triangle next to Quick Start takes you to the second menu. The programs on the second menu are Random Hills and Stress Test. Pressing the More button again will take you to a third menu. The third menu is where you'll find general product and service information. Next, let's look at the one-button Quick Start. You can simply press the green tactile start button or directly on the screen to begin exercising. From there, you can adjust the resistance levels up and down as desired. Now let's look at entry data for a selected workout. After a workout program has been selected, except for Quick Start, the console will advance to the data entry screen, where user information is entered prior to the workout commencing. The user has 3 different options of entering data as each category is displayed on the screen. Option 1, touching the numerical keypad on the screen. Option 2, touching the plus or minus arrow keys on the screen. Option 3, pressing the up or down tactile buttons on the console keypad. When the user has completed entering the information required, touching the Accept button on the screen or pressing the tactile Enter button on the console will save the data and advance to the next category. So as far as data entry, after selecting a program, you'll need to enter information on the following screens. The first screen will be time, the second will be level, and the third screen is weight. Now let's look at the individual programs. The first and most popular is the manual program. It allows the user to set or change the intensity level during the workout. However, the level won't change unless the user manually increases or decreases the intensity. On the constant work program, workout resistance is automatically adjusted to compensate for any change in speed, or RPM, revolutions per minute. Therefore, the amount of work will remain constant at any given setting. Maintaining a constant workload throughout the program helps to increase endurance. With built-in limits, a trainer can be assured their member will not exceed the workload prescribed to them. Just to clarify, with this program, if the user slows down, the resistance increases. If the user speeds up, the resistance decreases, keeping them at a constant workload. Now let's look at the IsoStrength program on the StepOne. Isokinetic is that which is characterized by a constant speed. This is an isokinetic program, meaning that the unit will resist your movement in order to force you to stay at a set speed. The console will adjust resistance to keep the user at the target RPMs. With this, you can have safe resistance training without intimidating, cumbersome weights. This isokinetic component mirrors the force applied by the end user, adapting for individual weakness within the range of motion. Also, as the user begins to feel fatigued, the resistance automatically decreases, accommodating each user's level of capability. Power burst is a quick segment of IsoStrength that can be integrated with normal programming through the menu options on the bottom right of the screen. Simply choose Power Burst at any point during the program. The next program is Hills, which allows the user to select from 7 different hill profiles set at various pre-programmed intensities. The profiles available are Course, Sprints, Twin Peaks, Peak, Progressive, Multi-Peaks, and Ramp. The heart rate program requires a heart rate monitor. If selected and the signal continues to be undetected, the program will exit and return to the main screen. In order to set up, on the first screen, enter the workout time. Note, the minimum workout time is 12 minutes, including a 2-minute warm-up time. On the second screen, enter the target heart rate. And on the third, enter the user's weight. The Fit Quick program allows the user to select a 2-stage program of cardiovascular work with IsoStrength, isokinetic. Workloads and time durations are preset within the setup mode. The Random program randomly displays different workout profiles, each with its own level of difficulty. The user only has to choose the type of profile, length of workout time, and the level of difficulty. The Stress Test program is a designed stress test that can be used as a training program or used with other diagnostic devices, if applicable. The user sets a target wattage with timed intervals and preset wattage increments. Lastly, the INTELLI-FIT console allows you to save your workout results onto a USB flash drive. Simply plug the flash drive into the USB slot on the left side of the console during the cooldown phase of a workout. Then press Save and remove the flash drive. The results are then saved in a text file similar to what you see on the screen. And that's the end of the SciFit StepOne console program training session. Thank you very much. I hope this has been helpful, and I wish you and your clients the absolute best.